Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Wednesday live session. Markets have opened on the positive note. You can see here Nifty currently trading at 17,880, opened at around 17,786 from the lows of 17,786. It has moved about 100 points now. Currently trading at 17,880 with a high of 17,893. Nifty currently in the downtrend, but it is trying to break out. The breakout levels have been at 17,867, and today in the second candle itself it has started moving higher. Will this up move continue, or will it sustain, or will it break down and come back to the levels of 17,800 or 750 levels is what we need to wait and watch. But for now, Nifty is in the kind of positive zone, looking upwards, and third green candle in the making. Probably today is going to be a day with some positive close in the market. So this is with respect to Nifty. Tomorrow being the settlement, we will also look into the settlement chart in a while. This is the chart of Bank Nifty, opened at 41,500, moved up to 41,815, currently trading at 41,750 levels. The Bank Nifty also is in the downtrend, but trying to catch up with Nifty's up move, and the breakout level for Bank Nifty for now stands at 41,863 on the higher side, and the support is at 41,242. So these are the two levels that you need to keep in mind. On the higher side 41,863 for long trades, and the support region is around 41,242. So support region is not a sell region, it is a support wherein if it comes down to that levels, then you can think of buying again. So this is with respect to Bank Nifty, currently trading at 41,780. We will quickly look into the settlement weeks chart starting from Friday, for which I use the 2 hours time frame. You can see here settlement chart also is in the downtrend, opens on Friday at around 17,750 levels and goes up to 17,927 in the same day on Friday closing. But Monday, Tuesday and today Wednesday, third day, we are still within the range of the Friday's high of 17,927 and last week's low of 17,472. So for settlement for the Thursday expiry, you can start taking positions only if it starts trading above 17,927. On an intraday time frame, there is already a buy triggered at 17,867, but if you have to do a settlement trade, if you have to wait for the positional trade, or if you have to get into the expiry trade, then the level that stands as of now is 17,927. Until then, there is no expiry trade available. It might happen today or it might happen tomorrow, not very sure. But one thing is for sure, if at around 17,927 if Nifty starts trading, then it will have very good volumes, and your at the money premiums will have the maximum open interest. So you can trade at the money or little outside of the money calls at 17,927. We are not very far off from the weekly breakout levels. We are just about 45 points away from the breakout levels. So will it give some good close this week? We need to wait and watch. Last week was events driven week. There was Adani saga, there was budget, there was Fed policy rate hike issues. So this week has been a very no news or no events week. In spite of that, markets have been quite, it has been very quiet for last 2 days. You can see Monday and Tuesday it has done absolutely nothing. In fact, Monday was a sideways movement, Yesterday towards the end it has it has given some up move, and today Wednesday morning it is showing some positive moves, and maybe it is inching towards 17,927. So this is the Nifty weekly chart. Bank Nifty currently trading at 41,771. On the expiry chart you can see there is buying which might emerge at 41,863. 41,863 happens to be the intraday breakout level also. So if Bank Nifty breaks 41,863, it is the call for intraday as well as for the positional. So obviously there is going to be some big action. If market really touches those levels, there is going to be some decent volumes. Even Bank Nifty has opened on around 41,500 on Friday. After that it made a high of 41,863. From there on for last 2 days it is kind of within the zone itself, but trading towards the higher side. So obviously we can expect some amount of breakout today in both Nifty as well as in Bank Nifty for both intraday trade as well as the positional expiry trade for tomorrow. Tomorrow being a Thursday, you be careful if you are trading in options. You should know which option to buy. Option is a very tricky segment. In spite of the market going in your favor, the option price may start moving against your price. So you need to be very careful of how you construct your options portfolio. Constructing option portfolio is one of the very tricky task in overall risk management. So many a times it is easier to find a buy call or a sell call. Maybe it's easier to find a breakout levels. Maybe it is easier to find a support or resistance levels. Once you know all of these things, how do you really construct your options portfolio? Whether you keep it a naked option portfolio or you keep it a hedged portfolio. If you are keeping a hedged portfolio, to what extent you will go ahead with your hedging policy? What is the kind of positions or the at the money, in the money and out of the money options? How do you construct them depending on your capital, depending on how many lots you can trade, and depending on the current setup of where the breakout or breakdown levels are, where is the next buy or sell entries are. Based on those information, you should construct your options portfolio, which can give you very limited drawdown, but at the same time can give you a fantastic returns if the market goes in your favor. So the whole game for options player is how do he construct his options portfolio for a very short period of 1 week or so. Every Friday the markets open, and every Friday to Thursday a new settlement happens. So he should have his 1 week's view. Every Thursday, since all the contracts expire and become worthless, he has to, within that time frame of 1 week, he has to maneuver and manage and move his positions in such a way that he sees some quick momentum based returns out of options trading. That's very, very critical and very, very important. How do we really do this? Options portfolio construction is what we teach in Trading for Living program. In case you want to learn to trade in the options market, then it is worthwhile to check our Trading for Living programs. Few of the modules where we teach the options game, how to construct the options portfolio, what factors to keep in mind while constructing an options portfolio, and having done that, how do you really assess and monitor and keep a delta neutral stance. It's very important you keep a delta neutral stance in your favor. Many times there are many delta neutral strategies, but all of these delta neutral strategies are short lived. It gives you opportunities for a very short time and you have to make use of that in that very short period of time. But for an options player, I would say positional options playing is a way forward with a limited hedge also. so that he knows for sure tomorrow morning, if for whatever reason, whether there is an earthquake or whether there is a war, whether there is any other kind of big events that gets played out overnight, his positions are not damaged at any time. So it's very important, like we construct our option portfolio in such a way that our risks are fairly known and well defined. No matter how the markets open tomorrow morning, if your position is hedged in such a way, you already know your risk. Supposing you construct a portfolio of a calendar spread or a iron condor or a say like a short strangle, you know your specific returns as well as your specific risks. But in some of the strategies, you know your specific returns but you don't know your specific drawdown, and in some strategies you know your specific loss but you don't know your specific returns. So depending on your risk appetite, depending on your views on the market, you need to construct the options portfolio in such a way that you can be sure of what you are doing, or you can be sure of what you are entering into. It's very important when we are at the breakout stage. For example, today we are at the breakout stage for both Nifty as well as in Bank Nifty. You can see here 41,863 is the breakout level, and we are very close to the breakout level in case of Bank Nifty, and even in case of Nifty we are very close to the breakout level of 17,927. So when we are approaching the breakout level, and if you have to take positions in options, what kind of option strategy will you build for tomorrow? Tomorrow being the expiry, you need to keep in mind there is only 1 day left for expiry. So most of the time decay which had to happen has already happened, and now what is left is only the momentum that it can give when these calls become at the money. If people have bought here at around 17,700 levels or 17,600 levels, then they would have already made their money, and time decay has already gone and it would have become in the money contracts by now. So there is not much left for the people who are already in the position. Now if you are not in the position, if you are waiting for the breakout level to take a position on a 2-hour candle, then you have to, the moment it touches 17,927, you need to see how you can construct your portfolios with the help of calls, puts and futures. These are the 3 tools and 3 instruments that are available to you to construct your portfolio with limited loss. So this is what you need to keep in mind, how you can make use of options buying or selling, in the sense call buying or call selling, put buying or put selling, and futures getting into the long in case of buy. So the view is clear here, the view is getting bullish. When you have a bullish view, what are all the strategies that you can adopt in a bullish view market? For options trader, first and foremost is his view on the market. Where will the market go according to him until the expiry as of that day? Even on a Friday, you need to think where will the market go as of Friday, as of next coming Thursday. If you have a view on that, then you can definitely become a very good options trader. If you want to know more about option trading, if you want to learn the mechanics of options trading, then definitely you can try our Trading for Living program, wherein we definitely give you some good insights which will help you in viewing the options market slightly differently than just buying a call just because you have a capital of small capital. You think like the only way to construct an options portfolio is by just going naked long in either calls or puts. It's not so. You can build a very beautiful strategies out of options instruments, both calls, puts and futures. So having said that, if you are liking the content that is being provided on Banao Bharat's channel, do subscribe to the channel, share it with your fellow traders. Do regularly keep watching. Every day these live streams, we give you some insights on the market overall, and hope you people have a good trading day today. Let us again meet for the expiry day tomorrow. Until then, Om Swasti.